Hey guys, JD here with the Kawasaki Ultra 310 jet ski, and today I'm going to be showing you how to fix stripped out ferrules in your plastic deck covers. Now these bolts that you see here have a known issue where the ferrule that's mounted into the plastic base tends to strip and they will spin. So I'm going to remove this top deck here. I'm going to show you how to address ones that are stripped, how to remove them, and how to repair them. So first I'm going to show you what to do if you have one that's stripped. Now, don't let anyone tell you that this is because you over tightened them. My ski, the first time I took this apart, I had a couple that stripped right away, new from the factory. So you can see in this one, we're turning it and it's just not loosening. It's just, it's not going to loosen. So I'm going to try to film this here. What you're going to do is you're going to need a small screwdriver like this. All right, this is a real small one. And it's kind of an awkward angle for this particular one. But using one hand, you're just going to wedge the screwdriver towards the bottom of the washer there. And it's going to score up your plastic just a little bit. I mean, there's no way around it. And again, I'm doing this with holding the camera while doing this. So if I can do it this way, you could do it too. And you just want to get that screwdriver wedged. And then you want to kind of twist it while at the same time prying up. And look, again guys, I did this while holding the camera with the same hand I'm holding the screwdriver with. So, and then it'll come out like this. Now you can see all that corrosion from the salt water. So you can see that there's a plastic, and this is a little messy now. We'll have to clean it up a bit the best we can. But you can see that that brass ferrule there came out with the hardware. Now, you're going to have to take these two apart. To do that, you're just going to need pliers. And we're going to hold the base here and then use our 10mm socket to extract this bolt from the ferrule. So before you attempt to extract it, take a little bit of lubricant and let that soak for a little bit. All right, so there is our ferrule. We're holding it with some channel locks. And now we're just going to use a 10mm socket. All right, now there you can see that our ferrule has been liberated. This is the stainless bolt that was in there. I mean, these bolts are really decent hardware. These little brass ferrules obviously pull out way too easily from the plastic. All right, so these ferrules have been removed from the ski, and they've all been cleaned up with some dish soap, and I've dried them off now, so they're ready to go back in. So I'm going to teach you a little trick. I actually experimented with a couple different methods of repairing these. I use crazy glue, I used epoxy, and those repairs do work temporarily, but I noticed from taking these on and off, you know, over the last 2 years that there's one way that really stands out when it comes to repairing these. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. We're just going to thread this together just like this. Give it a couple turns so that that ferrule is on the bolt like this. The next thing you're going to do is just, you could grasp the whole assembly. I suggest using a needle nose pliers, and you're going to hold it like this. So we're going to heat up this ferrule with the torch. We're going to get it pretty hot, hot enough so that it melts the plastic when we push it back in. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and heat this up, and then I'll show you how I'm going to press that back in to the bottom of the top deck assembly there. So you want to make sure to heat this up enough so that it's really smoking, so that it's very, very hot. Okay, so now before we put this in, I'm actually just going to let it cool down just a little bit more. And here I'm going to try to get a shot of this. So as you can see, that's now pressed back into the plastic. It's actually melted the plastic. The plastic is going to re-harden around it, and the repair will essentially be, I don't want to say good as new because these popped out when they were new, so better than new. So my pro tip for you is make sure that before you heat these up and before you reinstall them, take one of your bolts and take the ferrule and just ensure that it threads on smoothly and that there's no binding. If it does bind, you should be able to do it by hand. If you can't do it by hand and you have to use a socket and some kind of wrench to hold it. Make sure that you chase those threads a little bit. You know, you can see here, this could go on by hand. Should go on smoothly. If it binds up, that could be also why your ferrules are stripping, because, you know, so there's some corrosion in there and the threads are binding and it's just causing this to strip in the plastic. So chase those threads, screw it on, screw it off by hand. If it doesn't move smoothly, you know, put a little bit of lubricating oil on there, screw it up and down a couple times, and then clean them off again before you heat it. You could see, I mean, you could try to move it around. They're not going anywhere. You just got to ensure that you heat it up enough so that when you put it in, you have almost a little sizzle, and you'll see that it just completely remelts the plastic and is in there really well. We're going to apply some corrosion block grease to each of these before we put them back in. Some people will say that you want to put like a thread locker on these because it's the top piece here. Absolutely do not put thread locker on these. Do not put thread locker. If anything, you could put some grease or put a little dab of anti-seize, but these ferrules are very sensitive. If you over torque them, or if they get stuck and seized and you're tightening the bolt, or you over tighten the bolt, they will strip out. So I'm hoping that, because of my experience, you know, with having these strip out and the frustration of trying to get the deck apart, I hope that by me showing you how to repair these, it's going to save you a bunch of time.
If this video was helpful, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe for more Kawasaki content. Thank you for watching JD's Water World, YouTube's largest Kawasaki jet ski channel.